Should Airbnb hosts leave honest ratings and reviews about cleanliness at other vacation rentals or Airbnbs they've stayed at? That's a great question, and we're going to talk about that today. Now, today's show is brought to us by a brand spanking new Facebook group that we have created for you. So if you are an Airbnb owner and you clean your own place, or if you are a house cleaner and you clean Airbnbs and vacation rentals and you do turnover service, this is a place for you. VRBO Airbnb Cleaning, and it's on Facebook. And I will leave links in the show notes so you can come join us. All right, on to today's show, which is from an Airbnb host who went to stay at another vacation rental or an Airbnb. When she got there, the place was not a mess, but it was not clean. Behind the bathroom door, there were some hair, and the corners of the bathroom had not been cleaned. Like on the floor of the corners, the baseboards, there was dust and there was stuff. So she felt like the place was not very clean, not very sanitary. There were not things for her, cleaning supplies that she was able to access easily so that she could clean up. In the kitchen, underneath the toaster, there were crumbs, and there were coffee grounds that had been left maybe from a previous guest. So she felt like the place was not very clean, and because she has such high standards of excellence, she felt like she should say something. So her question is, should I say something privately to the host, or should I leave it in a public rating and review? Because we all know that the ratings and reviews are what drive the Airbnb business. There are customers that make their decisions of where they're going to stay based on the ratings and reviews. So if she were to leave an honest rating and review that said this place was not clean to my standards, it might deter other guests from staying. So the answer to that question is this, and this is just my personal opinion. There may be other opinions to go with this, so please feel free to leave notes. My opinion is this: because ratings and reviews drive the Airbnb industry, I would give this Airbnb host one more chance. I would take them aside privately and say, hey, listen, man, I run an Airbnb, and this did not meet my standard of cleanliness. And so when I came in, there were crumbs in the kitchen. There were coffee grinds on the cupboard. In the bathroom, there was hair behind the door. The corners of the bathroom had not been cleaned, and the baseboards had dust on them. And when I came, I did not feel like I was staying in a clean place. And because the Airbnb industry is based on ratings and reviews, and as a superhost, you want to stay at a 5-star rating and review. And maybe this guest was not 5-star yet, or they were not a superhost. But in order to obtain that rating, you have to have 5 stars. The average is like 4.8 stars. And so I didn't want to bring your rating down or the possibility of you reaching superhost by leaving you a public rating and review, but this does not meet industry standard. So I just wanted to give you a heads up and kind of let you know what's expected from guests all across the board so that there are no surprises, and so that you can fire your house cleaner and get a new one, or so that you can up your game, or whatever the process is. So as a host, it would be really kind, like I said, if you would give this other host one more chance. Don't embarrass them, don't shame them publicly. Give them one more chance and just say, hey, listen, maybe you did not know the rules, but now you do. And so from here moving forward, I want you to get the higher ratings and reviews, and I'm rooting for you. So you can do it in a positive way that's upbeat, that's encouraging, but that lets them know. Now, the reality is there are lots of people getting into the Airbnb space, and they don't know the rules. They don't know what's expected. And it takes several dings on those ratings and reviews for them to realize that, oh, I should up my game. I'm not up to industry standard. So should you leave an honest rating and review? I'm all about the honest ratings and reviews. But in this particular case, I don't think I would leave a review. I would just talk to them privately. Because even though they may not know what's going on, and maybe they don't know the standard, if you give them a 3 or a 4-star, it's not going to help them. It's just going to bring their average down even further. So personally, I would go generous on this. I would understand how difficult it is as a host and how important it is that somebody, kind of take you under their wing and explain how it all works. So for all you other Airbnb owners out there, the bar is raised so high. So please make sure that your cleaning is up to par, because there are guests and there are other hosts that are coming to your place. And if your place does not meet standard of excellence, which is just kind of across the board expected, you're going to get bad ratings and reviews. So from one host to another, please be kind, please be forgiving, please be patient, and please help them out so that everybody in the game can raise their game a little bit higher. Alrighty, that's my 2 cents for today. Until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.